Hey, how's it going, subscribers? Welcome back to another brand new video from the Flaming Prophets YouTube channel. Welcome back. Today I have a very special video where I'm going to be talking about a very important topic. What if I were to tell you that there's a way for you to never take a loss on any investment in the stock market? What if I told you you could actually do this? Anyone could. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. There is absolutely a way, and I'm going to tell you how you can actually do this yourself. Alright? And before we get started, make sure you subscribe to the Flaming Prophets YouTube channel, where we're all about stock market investing and making profits, and also making profits through different avenues, such as selling online and other examples like that. We also talk about personal development, finances, everything that will help your life in general. So make sure you subscribe so that you do not miss any brand new content from us. And also, we do have some referral links that help this YouTube channel keep on going. They're right there in the description of this video. But this is basically free money that you can use to get started investing in the stock market through different apps like M1 Finance. This one will give you $10 for you to use it to invest. And then this is Acorns, a very cool app. It gets you $5 as soon as you register. If you use the link in the description, it will help you out a lot, and it's a good way to start with $5 in your account. And then the next one that I'm going to share with you is my absolutely favorite brokerage that I use every single day to bring home money and profits, and this is Robinhood. You'll get a completely free stock as soon as you start if you use that link that I have there in the description. A free stock. Why would you say no to a free stock that could make you a lot of money? Alright, so let me go ahead and get started. I'm going to reveal to you how you can never lose money in any stock market investment as long as you use this strategy that I'm going to reveal to you. So let's go ahead and please keep in mind that you have to use Robinhood in order to make this work, or some other brokerage that does not charge you a fee for buying shares to do this. And there's not a lot of them, so I highly recommend you to use Robinhood, and I have a link in the description. So let me share to you how to never take a loss. So let's start with example scenario A. So let's say you buy a share in a company for $10. Let's say that the next day the stock happens to go to $10.50. Now you're up 50 cents in profit. Since you're beginning to make money in your investment, it makes sense for you to buy another share at the higher price so that you can make more money. The more shares you have, the more money you can make in any investment. Since you bought an additional share, now you own 2 shares instead of 1, and your average cost, instead of it being $10, now it is $10.25. This raised your average cost. And as long as the share price continues rising, you should keep on buying additional shares. So as long as the stock price continues to rise from the $10.25, that's your average cost, continue buying an additional share, one by one. And you will not be charged anything by Robinhood if you do it with the Robinhood brokerage. So let's say in a month, the shares in that company cost $15.50. By now, you might have 10 shares at an average cost of $12.40. This is because you kept on buying an additional share as the share price continued to rise. So now you have a total profit of $31 instead of your original profit of just 50 cents with that initial share that you bought. This is a method called averaging up. So what you're doing is you're raising your average cost consistently as long as the share price continues to rise. Make sure you only buy one share at a time incrementally as the share price continues to rise. Once the share price is higher than your average cost, so for example, your average cost is $12.40 and the share price is trading at $15.50, make sure that you set up something called a stop order. You will set up a stop order at a price close to your average cost. So let's put it at $12.60. And keep in mind that your average cost is $12.40. With the stop order, if your investment falls to a fixed stop price, it will trigger a market sell for all of your shares. So it will sell your investment before it comes close to your average cost, meaning you will not lose any money from your investment. You will actually make money, but not a lot, just like a 20-cent difference, and depending on how many shares you have. So now knowing above the scenario above, let me show you another example. Please pay attention to the example below, because this also could happen. This is another scenario, which I titled Scenario B. So let's say you bought one share in a company for $10, the same one as before, but the next day it goes to $9.50. And then 2 weeks later it is at $8.10. Do not dare to buy an additional share in that company after your first one, because first of all, you are not making money in that investment. Adding an additional share will bring your average cost down, but it will not guarantee you a profit or a faster time frame until you're profitable in that investment. The most you can lose with that investment is $10, because you will not buy any more shares under that price, meaning we will not risk any more capital, only the $10 of your original investment. It simply does not make sense to add money to an investment that is not making you money. It makes no sense, and it really surprises me that people keep on buying shares to investments that they're not making money in. You should only add more money to investments that are making you money. The only way that you should add an additional share to your investment is if the share price goes higher than your $10 average cost. Once you have a positive buffer between your average cost and the trading share price, go ahead and place your stop order. You will thank me later. So, for example, let's say your average cost is $10.50. The stop order again will sell all of your shares at a certain price that you pick. So let's say always put it at a higher price than your average cost, because at least you'll make some profit. So for this example, let's put the stop order at $11.10. So no matter what, if the share price gets to $11.10, it will automatically sell all of your shares at that price point. You don't have to actually set the order once it gets to $11.10. You set it up beforehand, so it does it automatically without you having to look at the price of the stock. And in this scenario, the live sharing price trading cost is around $12.30. So you see there, you have a buffer that allows you to sell the shares if you need to, in order for you to not lose any money from this investment and actually make some money from this investment. So there you go. This will ensure you that you will not lose any money from this investment. You can only profit. So it's a lie when people tell you that you can lose money from an investment. As long as you follow these strategies that I outline here and you actually apply it, you will definitely be a profitable investor. And that's exactly what we talk about in this YouTube channel. We're all about making profits, because I firmly believe that a wage makes you a living, but profits make you a fortune. So you need to be focused and profit oriented. Don't be focusing on trading time for money. Instead, trade your knowledge for money. Use your knowledge to make you a lot more money through profit, so that you can build yourself a fortune and help your family, those around you. Those who need help can rely on you, because you're able to make profits like this. So make sure you like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. I hope that you enjoyed today's video, and that this kind of brightened your eyes on exactly how and why you can actually always be profitable in any investment. It's very hard to stick to it. That's the only other thing, because at times you might want to buy a lot of shares instead of just one by one. So And sometimes you think you know what you're doing. You think you can predict the price of the stock. You might want to get the shares really cheap at a certain price. You don't want to wait until you're actually profitable. You just want to continue investing. But it's very hard to say no. That's the hardest part about this. But as long as you have a disciplined mind and you stick exactly to what I outlined here, I'm sure that you will be profitable in every single position you take in the stock market. So there you go, subscribers. I want to thank you all to the Flaming Profits YouTube channel, where I will explain to you and teach you how to become a profitable stock market investor and how to make more profits overall, so that you stop trading your time for money and actually have time, because you cannot get time back. The only thing you can get back is money, so not time. That is the most important thing in the world, and that should be allocated to your family, friends, doing what you love. So if you enjoy this content, make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. I really appreciate all of your support, and thank you all so much for all of the brand new subscribers.
Let's go out there and make those profits.